The Blood of Dawnwalker. The story so far. Brencis claimed Coen's family with a cure. In 1347, Vale Sangora is a remote valley in the Carpathian mountains. Silver made the valley rich, but little of that wealth reached its peasants. Coen is a human silver miner, and the oldest of 4 children. He once dreamed of leaving, but stayed to work and hold his poor family together. Pieter, his father, is a war veteran who taught him to use a sword so he could protect himself. Esme, his mother, is sick and troubled by old fear. Coen spends part of his day gathering herbs because she needs care. Anca is the village healer witch who taught Coen to read. She knows far more than she admits and is hiding an important secret. Lunka, his younger sister, is the person he guards most closely. If Coen loses his family, he loses the free human bond that made him give up his own future. Life still feels ordinary that morning. Neighbors need help finding animals, stolen goods, and people lost in the bogs. Each task costs time because everyone must reach the church before sundown for the blood mass. Skender Dragosti is the cruel knyaz who rules the valley. He wants order at any cost, and once had begging peasants killed for rebelling against him. Vale Sangora already has an older history of blood feeders. Albertus Taurinus left a chronicle of likhos and other night terrors haunting the valley long before Brencis took open power. The Black Death reaches Vale Sangora during war and collapse. Skender orders his knights to kill anyone who might spread the plague, because he believes fear and force can contain it. Lunka catches the disease. By sundown, Skender's purge has condemned her to death, and Coen with her. Skender's knights corner the siblings because their ruler has allowed no exceptions, even for children. Brencis is an ancient Roman vampire who still wants the power and rank he lost centuries ago. He sees the plague as a chance for vampires to leave hiding and rule people openly. Bakir, Ambrose, and Xanthe are his other major clanmates in Vale Sangora. Xanthe is tied to bigger secrets that reach beyond Brencis' seizure of the valley. He kills Skender and the knights because removing the knyaz gives him control of the valley. The old tyrant's purge ends in blood. Coen begs for Lunka's life. Brencis answers by cutting himself and feeding his vampire blood to the sick child. The plague leaves her body. A girl marked for death is alive again because the creature everyone feared could do what priests and healers could not. Brencis presents himself as the lord who ended Skender's cruelty and cured the dying. Shrines, coins, and the blood mass soon place his authority throughout Vale Sangora. His clan is called the Valkyrie, a group of vampires using the Black Death to build open rule. They demand a monthly blood payment because human lives now feed their new order. The cure already contains that order. Brencis' blood does not only heal Lunka, it binds her family to him as vampire property. The rescue and the claim are the same act. The Valkyrie soon begin a ritual to turn Coen because Brencis wants another servant under his control. Their kind does not turn someone with a simple bite. A vampire tears out one of its own fangs and drives it into the victim. The ritual gets far enough to change Coen's blood, body, and hunger. For a moment, the human who stayed for his family appears to be gone. Coen wakes divided between the man he was and the vampire Brencis tried to make. Years in the silver mines left traces of the metal inside his lungs and blood. That silver blocks the ritual from completing, but it cannot remove the curse already inside him. By day, Coen remains human and can die like any man. He uses Pieter's sword training and casts old blood magic by cutting runes into his own skin. At night, the curse takes control of his body. He gains claws, unnatural strength, and the power to move across walls and through shadows. Brencis tried to create a full vampire servant. Instead, the silver turns his captive into a Dawnwalker, a hybrid who belongs fully to neither day nor night. His freedom still has a price. Blood hunger forces him to feed, and human blood makes him stronger while pushing him further from the brother Lunka knew. Animal blood keeps him closer to himself, but heals him more slowly. Brencis now rules Vale Sangora through blood tax and fear. Prisoners are drained for supplies, showing what his promised protection means for people he considers livestock. Marat is a cautious human rebel trying to end Valkyrie rule. He may help Coen, but years under both Skender and Brencis have taught him not to trust a new savior quickly. Lacra is another major force in the valley, driven by vengeance and bound to Coen's story through a connection that carries a cost. Father Florin's diary points toward a wider mystery beneath Svardras Cathedral and the Silver Christ district. A hidden thing below gives the valley's story a second layer beyond saving one family. Coen has 30 days and 30 nights to free his family. He must choose whom to trust, how much of the vampire to use, and what he can afford to leave undone. Brencis' cure made the family his property. The failed turning gives Coen one chance to break that claim. That is the story so far for the Blood of Dawnwalker. Full deep dive link in the description.